Meet my dad, always up for an adventure, but you know it, in the kitchen, not really. He's a true philosophy scholar. He really understands how to get educated. But a nutrition scholar? Not so much. I distinctly remember being a kid and visiting my dad at his university, and he always had the candy drawer. So my dad, who's fiercely resisted any kind of nutrition intervention of any kind, I'm telling you, would be the last person you'd expect to pick up a mobile device and change 80 plus years of behavior, right? Wrong. Let me tell you the story. He's been having trouble swallowing his food for about 3 years now, and he's known he had to get surgery, but he waited and waited and waited. So I just decided to take him up to Johns Hopkins at the same team I've been working on for a program. The entire Johns Hopkins team just did an amazing job, and he was even logging with the software right from the hospital bed. And when he got home, he didn't miss a beat. He really learned how to use the software very quickly, and especially by being able to load it on an iPad instead of a smaller smartphone, it was easier for him to use with his fingers. He got the hang of it and logged his meals, his weight, his sleep, his symptoms, his medication, his temperature, his blood pressure. He really liked it. And he started out by just being excited to help out, but then he actually started to have some significant problems. He noticed on the graph that he started losing weight. He was experiencing a lot of discomfort when he was swallowing, so I told him, just ask the surgeon using the app. So he did, and he got a reply from Dr. Richmond. And when he told him he was on the right track with his care plan and his recovery, in the comfort of his own home, he got this message, and he was really relieved. And Dr. Richmond said, you know what? Relax, enjoy your birthday, you're doing well. And for my dad, who's 80 plus years old and recovering from surgery, that connection was a really big deal. So that was the end of the story, right? Nope, there was more. He started to get really tired of the same old smoothie, so I switched him to a great nutritionist, Gabrielle Skelton. My dad explicitly told me he was not interested in nutrition advice. He only wanted to recover from surgery. But she quickly taught him things like supplementing his smoothies. And you know what? He started to get really interested, and he started to like the feedback. Gabrielle taught him to satisfy his sugar cravings in other ways, in healthy ways, like mixing fruit and yogurt. And my dad listened, and he actually did it. He started to understand that you have to break the sugar feedback cycle. You need a good few weeks on a low sugar diet before your body starts to reduce the sugar cravings. And then a funny thing happened. He started to totally get into this whole nutrition thing. And boy, what a difference from the days of the secret candy drawer. So here's the thing, because he was on a liquid diet that was actually really healthy, his body stopped asking him for so much sugar from the muffins and the cakes and the candy. My dad can quote entire passages from Aristotle, but never quite got the whole nutrition sugar thing. But now suddenly it made sense to him.
Because I've been doing this now for a while, that I didn't feel the craving for sweets that strongly, and that I could readily substitute the yogurt, and I'm sure other things are equally nutritious, for muffins and cake and the other stuff that I was eating.
He sent a message through the app thanking Gabrielle, and now he's just finished logging for 30 days in a row. And he met the goal. He ate his Thanksgiving dinner less than 3 weeks after surgery. And against all reason, against all predictions to the contrary, even though nutrition was not the focus at all, he actually started changing his dietary behaviors at over 80 years old.
The process itself is teaching you all sorts of things that are important to your health.
He didn't believe he could change, but he certainly believes now, and that makes him feel vibrant.